Hello, this is Andy's Golf and Travel Diary here at New South Wales Golf Club, and I'm here with the club captain, Phil Banister. And Phil, I want to thank you for having me. You've been a tremendous host.
Absolute pleasure, Andy.
Now, Phil, tell me a little bit about your club here.
Well, we were established in 1928, originally designed by Alistair Mackenzie, and then we lost the club during the war. So from 1949 to 46 there was no club here, there was just military, and then Eric Appley came back and re-established the golf course after that, and we've been going ever since then.
Well, you have a lot of club history here and golf history. Do you have a couple minutes to answer a few more questions?
Sure.
Phil, tell me a little bit about how you came to the game of golf.
I used to caddy for my father, who was a keen but not terribly good golfer, and my brother and I would come out and caddy for him and his friends from the time we were probably 5 or 6, and just gradually got into golf that way.
And how did you become a member of the club?
My brother was a quality golfer. He played sort of state representative golf as a schoolboy, and he was invited to join the club, and I sort of followed him in.
Now tell me a little bit about the design of the golf course. As you're going along and golfing it, what do you see and feel, and how would you describe it?
I think New South Wales is a very unique property, and you've experienced that. You're out there playing today, and I hope you had a great day.
Awesome.
But it's probably closest to an Irish links style course, but it's not specifically an Irish links course, but it's closest in character to that, I think. It's follows the undulations of the topography. It goes through some of the valleys and small greens, typical old style golf course.
And how long have you been club captain?
Last 3 years, and I'm really enjoying it. Members are fantastic.
And is that an elected position, or how long?
It is an elected position, and you can be the captain or the president of this golf club up to 5 years.
You've had some quite prestigious golf tournaments here. Tell me a little bit about the rich golf history.
New South Wales has been a place where it's been difficult to hold golf tournaments because we're a little bit isolated. We don't have a lot of room, but we have held the Australian PGA here a number of times. We've held joint tournaments with the European Tour at times, and most recently held the Australian Open here in 2009, which Adam Scott won. Adam probably marked the resurgence of Adam as a golfer, because up until that time he'd been struggling for a few years with his game, and I think the confidence of that win got him back on track, and we've seen the results with the most recent win in Augusta in the majors for Adam.
You're right, that was shortly after Greg Norman picked him for the President's Cup team, correct?
That's probably correct, yeah. But I know Adam had been struggling with his game until then, and had lost some confidence, and I'm sure that this event gave him, the win here in 2009 gave him the confidence that kicked him along in the last 5 years. What
did it mean to Australia for him to win the Masters?
That had been a monkey on our back for years. Greg came so close in '96, and we all were shattered with that, probably more than Greg himself, but to finally get that last Masters that no Aussie had won was fantastic.
And I know Captain James Cook sailed and landed quite close here to the club. Tell me a little bit about the history of Australia. And
if you want to go back to Captain Cook, he wasn't a golfer from what I hear, but he charted the east coast of Australia, and he landed in Botany Bay, which is right where we were established, and he couldn't find water where he landed, so he actually rode over to an area just adjacent to the golf course and found his water to refresh his supplies back in 1770, so that goes back a way. Golf in Australia is a very popular sport. It's widely played. It's affordable here in Australia, much as it is in Scotland and England. It's a similar background and a similar culture for the game of golf.
Well, Phil, I want to thank you for having me here, being your guest, and playing this incredibly historic and just dynamic golf course. Has been a lifetime experience for me, and thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure, Andy. We're delighted to have had you here as our guest.
And thank you for being on Andy's Golf and Travel Diary.
Welcome to do it for you.